Hey all, Pi here, and we are back in How Stories Die. And last time we went over our plans for the heist, and now we're trying to prepare some stuff with Gensai, who is our heist buddy. So we'll do some nice male bonding, I guess. Gensai searched through the closet I once slept in. That incident made me pretty angry, but I'm willing to forgive him. There, got it. Gensai pulled out the two red boxes really carefully. I think two is enough. Sister Haruka taught you how to use them. Yes, we went over it quite a lot. Alright, then you are in charge of setting up the explosives. Wait, aren't you more experienced than me? The other role is a lot harder to play. I'm giving you the easier job. No matter which role I will take, I will have to kill someone. It's not like I can't do it, it doesn't feel very pleasant, to say the least. Do you ever get used to it? Brother Gensai, do you ever feel anything when killing people? I don't think I do. It may be shocking in the start, but if you strongly believe in something, it makes it easier. I believe that murdering our targets creates a better world. Even if they are innocent. Well, Gensai looked uneasy. If it is for the greater good, then... Listen, he is a bad guy. The person you have to murder is evil. He worships greed. I know that. 2 weeks ago, I didn't really care for killing demons. I mean... Haruka blew up a house full of people and I didn't bat an eye. But now, I don't know. I think that 2 weeks ago I thought about demons more as enemy and less of living beings. So, I doubt myself. I doubt myself that I will be able to kill without hesitation. Who did you kill? They were innocent people. They weren't evil. Just doing their jobs. Okay, but you did it for a good reason. Your kingdom is threatened by our king. You killed those guards for the greater good. The death of the innocents is compensated by the lives of the millions. Isn't that correct? Yes, but they were Look, I'm not forcing you to think like me. Whether killing innocents for your goal is allowed or not is up to you. But that doesn't matter now. The demon you need to kill is a criminal. Killing a murderer is allowed. Human or demon, doesn't matter. So don't hesitate. So that means I can kill you. Only if it is to save more souls. I am willing to sacrifice myself for the goal if there is no other option. He is so determined. I wonder if I would be willing to sacrifice myself if it meant achieving my goal. Okay. I will do it. I won't hesitate to kill him. So killing criminals is okay with me. But killing innocents? I haven't decided on that yet. During the following days, I practiced with Gensai on taking someone down silently. I only trained on pillow sacks, but I am confident about doing the real thing. I am ready. 11 p.m. The night before the operation. Come on, Horace, just sleep already. Resting is essential for tomorrow's operation's success. I know that, but the thought of that only makes me more nervous. I am inside this sleeping bag for over 3 hours and I am still not even close to sleeping. I kept wondering about the same thought. Will I be able to kill without any hesitation? I know I told Gensai I won't hesitate to kill, but... Damn it. This is so hard. This is so frickin' hard. I'm not some cold-hearted golem, but I am supposed to behave like one. I know that can mean the difference between life and death. I know killing without hesitation is the right thing to do. I want to kill without hesitation, and I am planning to do so. But I am afraid that in the moment of truth, a dim doubt will catch me off guard and delay me. And the frustrating part is that I won't know until... What was that? It sounded like a paper sliding under the door. Why would someone be awake this late at night? Oh no, this better not be what I think it is. I walked up to the door and looked down. There really was a paper there. A letter. Oh shit. I examined the letter. It was really dark, so I had to put the letter really close to my eyes. Boy, turn on a fucking light! To Prince Horace, the first of his name, from the one you seek. The one you seek? Isn't that the traitor? The traitor sent me a message? That means... I burst down the door and ran through the hallway. I searched frantically across the rooms. He must have been near the door a few moments ago. Damn it, I was so close to finding him. Might as well just open the letter and look at what's inside. The darkness made it hard to read, but I managed to read it. Don't get close to Haruka tomorrow. If you do, you will die. What? Why would the traitor be so concerned about me? Why would I die if I get close to Haruka? Is the traitor planning to kill Haruka tomorrow? I have to tell her. I ran to Haruka's room and knocked on the door. No answer. Well, in normal circumstances, it would have been rude to just go in, but this is different. I opened the door. Hey, something hard hit my head and I lost my balance. Before I could even scream, someone locked both my hands and pinned me to the floor. My face crushed into the hard ground while both of my hands were tied. Ah! I felt someone on top of me. Panic took hold of me. Is that the Horace? Haruka? Haruka abruptly released me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I thought you were an enemy. Please forgive. Haruka, that doesn't matter now. Something really bad happened. I received a Don't say it. Huh? Someone just spoke to me. Someone right here with us. If you say that to Haruka, I will kill you instantly. Act normally. Haruka noticed a hint of terror in my eyes. Horace, is everything alright? Your eyes are shaking. Is it related to the thing you were trying to say? No. Everything is fine. My breathing stopped. I felt something sharp kissing my neck. Yet when I looked down, there was nothing. Are you sure about it? The traitor. He is right behind me, completely invisible. So close, yet I can't reach. Yeah, I'm totally fine. I mustered the most normal voice I could produce in this crazy situation. Okay then. Seems like Haruka doesn't really believe me. So, what did you try to say earlier? About the bad thing? You said you received a something? I tried to think of a disease that starts with the le. Yeah, I received Larry Wild distress. I'm not even gonna try. One of those annoying winter diseases. Horace, that's a rare autosomal dominant genetic disorder. It results in dwarfism and short legs and arms. I don't think you can catch that. The knife pressured on my neck harder. Yeah, I got confused. Hurry up, brain. Think about another thing. Right, I remember now. The name of the disease is leucinosis. You mean the maple syrup urine disease? Yes? The knife began to pressure even harder on my neck. It's a super rare disease that is discovered during the first month after birth. Often comes with a critical brain damage, and most infants suffer from it are dead by the 5th month. Also, your urine and blood should smell like maple. Yeah, yes, that's definitely that. My blood started smelling like maple recently. It's supposed to smell like that from the moment you're a baby. Also, you were supposed to die 18 years ago. A single drop of blood slid across my neck. She's gonna see that, dumbass! Horace, there's blood on your neck. Yes, that's because of my disease. It causes my blood to smell like urine that smells like maple. Horace, you're weirder than usual. What's going on? Why are you suddenly behaving like this? Could it be... No, everything's totally fine. I know, I'll prove it to you. Here, you can now smell it for yourself. Just wait a little bit, I'll prove it just in a second. This is absurd. This is just sheer insanity. I'm going to bite myself in front of the girl I like while an invisible demon sticks a knife to my neck. I know how crazy the thing I'm doing looks like, but I can blame panic for that. The looming fear of death can make one go very far. I bit my hand mercilessly until enough blood got out. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Gah! Huh? It really does. Your blood. It really does smell like maple. See? Just like I told- Wait, what? I mean, yes! Horace, you're a medical miracle. The knife withdrew back. Thanks. You're amazing, Horace. Can I examine you? Your genes might be the solution to produce super demons and superhumans. This might be going too far. No thank you. Please, 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 please. What do you mean by examine? I just need to harvest some of your bronchopulmonary segments. Harvest? Is that something important? Well, you might find it more difficult to breathe, but I assure you that my nose is off limits. Actually, it's your lungs. That's even worse. Such a shame. I will definitely harvest it. Is she serious? I need to be extra careful now. Okay, I'm going back to sleep. Good night. Good night. Wait, before you go, I need to clean all the blood here. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Will you just clean it? Or are you planning to do other... See you tomorrow! Oh dear. Haruka slammed the door right in front of me. Well, if that blood helps her somehow to create a super demon, I want some credits too. Whew. Good job, Horace. Although I wouldn't have handled the situation the same as you. I was totally like she told me he was like. Now go back to sleep. Just like anybody would. The knife was no longer resting on my neck. Where are you? What do you want from me? Total silence. I leaned backwards, but didn't hit anything. The traitor is gone. Or maybe he wasn't there from the beginning. I would have searched more, but I sensed that if I were to do that, the knife would return. The traitor can kill me any time he wants to. Should I tell Haruka about it? Probably shouldn't. Only when we are in a very private place. And even then, it's a bit scary. I will go to sleep, just like he told me. As the sleeping sack enveloped me, I thought about the traitor's voice. It certainly was a male. And quite familiar. Okay, Horace. Just keep the traitor's voice fresh in your memory and compare it to everyone's voice tomorrow. That was my last thought before I fell asleep. Oh, we're back in the real world. Alright, let's go. Honestly, I thought that this was the last real world segment was the last we were going to see from Ite, but okay. Ite's graduation ceremony. And now we would like to present the honor roll. Blah, 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 blah. One of them is going to be me. But is it really you who deserves to be an honor student? You weren't the one who wrote the stories. It was us, the characters. But I created you, so I'm just as... You didn't write the stories. You don't deserve anything. You're just a fraud. No, I am not. I am not a fraud. Fraud, fraud, fraud. And now our greatest student will give a speech. He published multiple books. Each and every one of them set a new record in sales for its genre. Wow, that's, impressive. You didn't publish it. You didn't write it. Fraud. No, you're wrong. Please welcome the best writer that ever set foot on this campus. Ite Livnat. Claps. There you go. That's my whole sound effect budget. Those claps, those compliments, they aren't yours, thief. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get off the stage, you scum. Deep inside, you know that you don't deserve it. I am honored to be here today before you as a graduate of Ben Gurion Academy for Modern Literature. Fraud, fraud, fraud. When I hear people praising my work and complimenting me, it's worth all the sweat I've shed to bring my story to life. This isn't your work. You didn't break any sweat. You took the fruits of our labor and pretended it's yours. No, stop saying that. Literature was always a friend to humanity. As a society, it brings us together and strengthens already existing bonds. As an individual, it inspires us and changes us to be a better and wiser version of ourselves. Fraud, 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 fraud. I'm not a fraud. I am not a fraud. This is why I'm proud to graduate from here as an author. Fraud, 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 fraud. I am not... No. I love writing. It's one of the things I love most in the world. Fraud, 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 fraud. Stop it! I hope everyone here can share my love for writing. Fraud, 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 fraud. My achievements didn't come out of nowhere. It was a long and hard process. I really am a fraud. What am I doing? Stealing other people's work? How did I get so low? Every day, perfecting and cultivating a story that isn't mine. I can't take it anymore. I won't do any more pretending. Thank you for having me here. No, I don't deserve to be here. The crowd looked confused. Ite? What was that? I didn't write the stories. I'm just a fraud. I lied to all of you. The crowd looked shocked. People started whispering to one another. Then, who wrote your stories? It was them, the characters. The characters wrote my stories. I'm just a liar that stole their credit. The crowd looked even more confused than before. But that's gonna change. I'm not going to rely on the characters anymore. I'm going to create a perfect story just like theirs, but this time it will be completely mine. Just you wait, characters. Just you wait. Alright, he's having a full mental breakdown on the stage. Cool. I'm going to have my perfect story. It's going to break any record your story set. You know why? Because it will be mine. I am perfect. I stormed out of the graduation ceremony. Wait, Ite. Please let us publish your new book. Then why are you asking me? Go and ask my characters for permission, goddammit. I threw a bottle of water at the group of leeches and ran away. I know I said I will make my own perfect story, but how will I actually do that? Every time I tried writing a story with my own plot, the ending felt unnatural for the characters. Why does it happen? Is it because I do not understand the characters? No, I understand them perfectly. It's not that. So understanding the characters is not enough. I must go beyond that. The only thing greater than understanding the characters is to become a character yourself. But it's utterly impossible. How frustrating. Really? Are you sure it is impossible? What do you mean? Of course it's impossible. Human can't become a character. Humans can't even talk with the characters. What if I tell you that you are talking with a character right now? What? This is nonsense. You're just my thoughts. You don't have any will of your own. That's where you're wrong. Characters are real, and they live inside your brain. Alright, mental break is complete. They reside within your imagination and leech off your brain. What do you think happens when you imagine characters? You're giving life to them inside your mind. In fact, the characters are always living in your subconsciousness. That's where the storytelling happens. The characters are living the story inside your mind, and you just copy their lives into the pages. The reason the characters are acting unnatural in your stories is because you structure the plot from the very start. You don't let the characters live their stories as they want to. You tell them what to do. So you can understand the characters all you want, but that doesn't compare to the characters living the stories by themselves. I see. It all makes sense now. Now I understand all my past failures. I see it so clearly now. Who would have thought the characters are real? That they live inside our mind? And you! Yes, you. The voice of the characters. Your existence is my proof. You told me all of that for a reason, right? You know that only I can create the perfect story. You know that only I can You know that only I can use the truth to create the perfect story, because I am the perfect author. And now that I know how to talk to the characters and where do they live, it's time for the next step. To control them. Once I figure out a way to control the characters, the door to my perfect story will open. Alright, buddy, I need you to put the gun down. The Most Miserable Girl, Part 3. A single hand rose from the ground, all lonely in the graveyard. Her head back on her shoulder, the girl swore revenge at the humans who betrayed her. Okay. But most of her anger was directed towards the tall and blonde king. She went to the distant lands and met her children. She lived with them as one big family. The girl used Satan's unnatural intelligence to make the family thrive. It was not long before the family expanded to bigger and bigger scales. From one house to a village, from a village to a city, from a city to a kingdom. Yet the girl didn't age one bit. By that time, the girl was ready to have her revenge. The tall and blonde king may have already died, but his descendants are still alive. The girl's family and the human kingdoms waged a great war. Although the girl's family was much smaller than the human kingdoms, they held their ground using magic and advanced weapons the girl invented with Satan's help. Despite the magic, the weapons, and superior tactics, the family lost because of the numbers disadvantage. But the human kings didn't know what to do about the girl. No matter how many times they killed her, she returned to life. One of the court wizards proposed a good idea. Instead of killing her, just create a great constant conflict within her. He brought a strange device and pointed it towards the girl. This was the last time the girl was seen. The end. 3 p.m. The day of the operation. Come on, I know they're here somewhere. I went through every nook and cranny in this room. I know they put it here. Oh. My eyes spot some shiny metallic devices. There they are. I checked one and examined it. The white liquid inside them looks so peaceful. Honestly, I am such a coward. I told Ginzai I will be ready to kill the criminals without hesitation, and yet... Hey, Brother Horace, where are you? We need to get going soon. The voice came from the other room. 5 of them will do. I grabbed a few and put them deep inside my pocket. I'm coming. Wait for me. After a few more last-moment directions and tips from Haruka, we said our goodbyes. Good luck, everyone. As long as you stick to the plan, everything shall be fine. Yo, bye-bye. I'm gonna kill an arm. You're not actually going to kill him, right? Well, who knows? Perhaps I will be given a golden opportunity. But your mission is more important, so good luck! Haruka, don't die on me, okay? I'll be very sad. Why would you be sad if I shall die? My life has no worth for you other than being a helping hand. Also, I won't die. I never do. I have a few questions about that sentence. Are you all done with this nonsense? The heist will be done by the time you are done blabbering. None of their voices matched the traitor's voice. Perhaps the traitor altered his voice? Or maybe he isn't in the order. Brother Toshiaki is right. Forgive me for overextending my words of goodbye. Complete the mission successfully, everyone. We all nodded in agreement. After that, we all started moving towards our positions. Haruka and Toshiaki went to the sewer. Me and Genzai went to the surface. And Iso went to whatever location the arm is in. We were hiding under the wagon for over 2 hours. Do you think they will ever come? Shh! You don't want anyone to hear you. You're a wanted criminal. Okay, he is right. I should just shut up. My heart was pounding in excitement. Once again, I'm going in. Once again, I will put my life on the line. I hear them. A large group of demons. They are getting closer, yet I still cannot see them. And we're gonna cut it there because I just realized how long I've been recording. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what I'm doing and would like to support me financially, please consider checking out my Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to all of my videos. And I hope to see all of y'all again in the next episode.